Had a rough week, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with it? It's your boy Trucker Smiles, man. I'm out here, back at it again. I just came on this live to talk to some peoples and them and shit. I don't know where to start from, but you know, I'm gonna elaborate on TransAm. No, I know I don't say what company I be working for, but I no longer work for TransAm anymore and shit. Shit, I ain't gonna bash them. They had some goods and they had some bads and shit. But I'm gonna start off with the bads and shit. You feel me? TransAm is just full of shit, my nigga. Like, you understand? Like, for you to bring a nigga out, you understand? And I've been working with TransAm for like a whole month. You understand? I've been doing running loads for them and shit, like basically everywhere. Like I ran through like 8 states for them already in that month time. So like my last run and shit was motherfucking Iowa. I was all up in Iowa and shit, you know, got this load and shit. They sent me a load and shit. Went to go deliver that shit in Walmart and shit. But yeah, like it's like I've been working for you for a whole fucking month. You understand? Then, you understand? They sent me another load. Like, I'm at the gas station at Love's in Iowa and stuff, and I'm posted up and shit. They sent me a nice, good ass load and shit. That shit about I say about 13 and a half, 1,300 miles and shit, almost 14 and shit. So that was a good run. So I'm like, all right, shit, I'm ready to get my day started. And so I was like, you know what? Since I'm at the gas station, I'm about to go freshen up, you know, about to go freshen up, get something to eat, and get my day, started and all. So mind you, when I'm done all that, you understand, I go buy me my headset, shit I got on right now. And I come back to my truck and I go get a these can of oodles and doodles I had and shit. I start fixing it up. You understand? I start fixing it up. I'm all freshen up and shit. While I'm eating, I'm doing my pre-trip and all that, and shit. And everything good. You understand? Then I'm in the back, I'm eating. I see a motherfucking tow truck. Oh man. I'm like, okay. I see this nigga backing up towards my spot, my lane. So I'm like, alright. I know that motherfucker see like, yo, these birds, man. Listen. So I know this nigga see my truck right there. You hear me? So I'm like, this nigga is really backing up towards my truck. And so I was like, all right, you know what? Let me get out the truck and shit. Cause I was gonna let the nigga hit my shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, this motherfucker's a truck driver. I don't know if he's tired, fatigue is hitting him, and he just don't know where he backing up to. But son told me like, get out my truck. Let me see what's going on and shit. So I get out my truck. You know, I go to, you know what I'm saying? I go to him. I'm like, yo, listen. you backing up to my lane. And I obviously I know your rear view mirrors and shit. Your mirrors, you know what I'm saying? You see a truck behind you. He was like, yeah, I got a notification. He's like, I got a notification that I'm supposed to be picking up your truck. I'm like, picking up my truck? Like, you sure? So I was like, you sure you got the right truck number? He was like, he showed me it. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's my truck. I'm like, oh, hold on now, something is going on. I'm like, I'm lost. So I'm like, yo, listen, give me a second and I'm gonna call my dispatch and see what the fuck is going on. Cause like I'm lost. You understand? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I as I'm walking back to my truck, you understand? I get a phone call from them. So I'm like, oh, okay. This ain't looking good. You understand? So basically, when they called me and shit, they said, yeah, this who so and so. I'm like, yeah. I was like, yo, I got a tow truck right in front of me ready to take my truck. I'm like, I didn't call for no breakdown. I ain't called for no tow truck. I ain't called for no road assist or whatever the case is. So I'm like, why is a tow truck and y'all just sent me a load? They was like, yeah, we understand. It's kind of frustrated for you, but we just received your NVR and shit. So I'm like, okay, what's up with my NVR? He was like, she was like, well, we see that you have four moving violation, and you don't fit the criteria to work for TransAm. I'm like, wait. First of all, listen. When I first applied for y'all and y'all asked me all that bullshit, like, you understand? I told y'all I was convicted of two moving violation that I was convicted for. And then the other two I wasn't convicted for. So I'm like, listen, like, y'all got this shit fucked up. Just like, yeah, you understand? So I'm like, so y'all let me run a whole month and then y'all decided to be like, I'm not qualified to work for TransAm. So that shit had me pissed. You feel me? A whole month, man. And I know that fucking company runs your shit ASAP. Like, they don't play the shit. Like, you feel me? So push shit, fast forward. So they was like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing about it. You're just gonna have to pack and find your way home. I'm like, yo, my God. So I'm ordering Iowa. Shit, I live all the way in fucking Ohio. Like, I'm like 3 to 4 states away from home. Man, that shit had me pissed because, like, you know what I'm saying? I just had home time, like, 4 days ago. You understand? So I went to go, pick up all my other shits to, like, put in my truck, like my microwave and shit, my crock pot and all that shit, all that other shit, you feel me? And basic, and my, other shit. So, like, I had a whole lot of shit to pack up. So I'm like, I'm frustrated because I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do right now. Like, you feel me? I literally just got paid, but it wasn't really, all that. You understand? And they fucked me over. So basically, like, I'm packing all my shit, and everybody in the truck stop is looking at me like, why the fuck this nigga packing up? Excuse my language, because I was so heated. I'm so heated. So basically, so I'm like, damn, there's no hotels around to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least let me go sleep this shit out and see what I'm about to figure out how I'm gonna get home. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, fuck, I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's nothing around but a gas station. So I'm like, God damn, yo, God, man, if there's a God, please help me. Like, cause like right now, and this is my first experience, yo. So basically, yeah, so I was fucked up, but you know, we gon' that was the bad shit about TransAm and shit. You feel me? These motherfuckers, if anybody, like, you know what I'm saying, just now getting out of school and shit, shit like that, yo, make sure you really, you know what I'm saying, let them know everything and have them run everything before you get out there. Cause yo, if you get out there and you asked out, they not booking a bus ticket back to where you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that shit. So that's the fucked up shit about it. So luckily, on the good side, there was this another trucker parked next to me and shit. And he just see me so frustrated, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Type shit. So basically, he's like, yo, what happened, man? He's like, yo, I thought you caught a breakdown. I was like, nah, these motherfuckers fired me and shit. Or for moving violation, two that I'm convicted of, and the other two I was in, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been riding with these niggas for a whole month. He's like, for real? Like, so, like, damn. So, like, they kicked you off the truck, and, like, I'm like, yeah, man. Like, they don't want to pay a bus ticket for me to get back home. I don't know how I'm going to get back home. I, like, man. So he asked me, like, yo, where I stay? I was like, yo, man, I stayed in Ohio, man. So I'm like, shit, I'm assed out. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, it was like, yo, listen, man, put put all your belongings in my truck. I got a load going. He got a load going to Indiana and shit. And basically, that's the best I could do. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You feel me? So basically, he bringing me to Indiana. I'm like one state away and shit, and they ain't too far from Ohio and shit. So basically, I got on the Greyhound. I had a couple of dollars on me and shit. So booked my bus ticket and went home and shit. For me. But listen, I'm not gonna bash Trans Am. You know what I'm saying? Cause the people that, what I'm saying, like the instructors that work in there, and that's going out for like Carnell, Thomas, Terry, for me, Freddie, and all, you know what I'm saying? Basically, there's good instructors like Carnell A1 down. Like it don't get no better than that. And I rate him 100. He's gonna keep it 100 with you. He ain't gonna play that bullshit. He's gonna let you know, yo, this and that. You understand? It's like 1+1. You can't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like the instructors are very great. You know what I'm saying? They feed you and shit. When they feed you lunch and shit, these people, like them people that work in the office, like, they was rude like a motherfucker. Like, you understand? They rude like a motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, damn, that's how y'all give it up, like, out here? Like, shit. Y'all told me the dreams. Like, y'all sold me the dreams when I was coming out here. And shit ain't really what it is. And but that's the good side. Like, the instructors and shit, they really good. Like, you feel me? Hotels is decent. You feel me? It ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? At all. And basically, you know what I'm saying? And then mind you, with the badge, shit, when I first started, they gave me my truck. I went through 3 trucks. 2 trucks broke down on me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like literally don't like Kenworth no more. Like, you understand? So basically, So right now it's like, I'm with another company and shit, you know what I'm saying? From my experience, I let them know like, yo, this is what it is, cause y'all ain't gonna let me stranded out here and shit, you feel me? So I drove my car down and shit to where, you know what I'm saying, to this new company and shit. And they took me and shit, you feel me? They ready to roll with me. They said, yeah, we got all the information, we got all the MVR, like, you know what I'm saying, you're good to go. So I don't want to hear no bullshit. So I'm back on the road and shit and ready to get this shit started. But like I said, I don't like, if I'm working for a company, I don't like saying it now and shit until I leave. You understand? So I know with every other company they got their goods and bads and shit, but we gonna see what this toll will take and shit. You feel me? But like I said, man, for my shit upcoming people, just you understand, cause I'm still new to this shit too. Like you understand, but I went through a first experience and shit. It was fucked up. You understand, but I'm gonna bypass that shit and ready to roll to this next company and shit. So I'm here right now, orientation tomorrow. You understand? So I'm gonna basically see what it is like. You feel me? And see what it takes. You understand? But I said once again for my new school people and shit, like listen, just make sure y'all ask before y'all, you know what I'm saying, sign your life away, man, because this shit is real, man. This shit is real. You hear me? So basically, man, I'm just letting out, man. I'm just letting out, but I let y'all niggas know, like, you know what I'm saying, while I'm in the road, I'm gonna, spit some more jewels and games and shit and stuff like that, you feel me? But, yeah, peace out, man.